What's up, guys? Sjuwert here, and welcome to Cities Skylines. This game was released about 2 weeks ago, and it's great. If you really like city building games, you should really give this one a try, because it's basically everything we wanted SimCity that was released in 2013 to be, but wasn't. Lots of problems with that game. The thing that bothered me the most about SimCity was how little space you had to build. But this game, no such restrictions. Alright, we're gonna start a new city. We're gonna jump right in. Let's see, this is the normal variety of maps that we can choose. River Run, shout out to Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire fans right there. It has to be intentional. That has to be intentional. Let's see, which one shall we take? Shady Strands. I like that name. Yeah, why not? Music being all dramatic again. You can modify your buildings. Yeah, they really went a long way to make sure that the community can mod stuff. It's really well done. Hello! Alright, there we are, guys. This is the plot size that you start with, this square. Now, this immediately reminded me of SimCity, because this is how small the map was in SimCity. But in this game, you know, if you reach certain population sizes, you can unlock new regions. Up to 9 regions, I think. And with mods, even more. So there is no limit to how big your city can get. Alright, so this is the freeway, and first thing we have to do is connect a road to this freeway. Let's see. These are one-way roads. How are we gonna do that? It might be wise. You know, the thing I always struggle with starting city games is you don't have that much money, so you want to, you know, you don't want to spend all your money on big roads, but yeah, that's kind of a trade-off. Is this something I can do? Oh yeah, I can do this. There we are. It's kind of weird looking, but it'll have to do. Now you can build multiple types of roads. Normal tool is, you know, it makes angles like this. You can also click this one, I think, and then you set the direction, and then you can curve it like this. That's actually pretty cool. Let's make a curve like this. I usually don't plan too far ahead with these kind of things, you know, you just go with it. I guess if you really want to build a great city, you have to plan these things ahead. But yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna build some road here. Now I think this road is pretty expensive, so let's not build too much of it. What I am gonna try and do is build bigger roads and smaller roads. I don't think it's wise if I'm gonna pull this one in, because cars will be coming in. There's a lot of traffic that's going to be stuck here when it's very crowded. So we're just going to make our little offshoots a little bit out here. You can actually also see to the sides of the road is where the buildings will be built. So you can make sure that that you're plenty efficient. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I like this. Okay, then we have our zoning tool down here. It's basically the same as with other city builders. You have your residential zones, your commercial zones for shops, your industry zones for industry. This is to remove zones. Later you have some high density residential zones. But for now we're gonna start with a small neighborhood. Now I'm already plopping down the zones, but there's some more things you need, like electricity. People want electricity, you know. It's not the 1920s. No, they had electricity back then. Let's see. I think the dark patches resemble where there's a lot of wind. So let's build one right here. A little bit out of the way of the living area because they also make noise. So there's such a thing as noise pollution. And we're going to try and avoid that. The blue region is where the energy is, so if I just connect this to this, we should be good to go. Then we have water. We also need water, obviously. Water pumping station. Here's the river. We're gonna pump our water out of the river, but we're gonna have to take a look at the direction it's flowing because we want to get our water from upstream and not from downstream. Because downstream is where we're gonna dump our filthy water, you know. Even little Sim City residents have to poop. Everybody poops. Never forget that. It's a valuable life lesson. Okay, so this is how you connect your areas to water. Now we also have to connect this to the sewage, or what is it called? The water drain pipe, yeah. So we can safely pump the poop into the water. Fuck the environment. What are we, hippies? We just pump our poop in the water. How do I deselect this? Just like that. I also need power at these buildings, of course. Let's see, I'm gonna do this like this. There we go. So now we have our windmill, because of course we're gonna be green, right? We're gonna be very environmentalist. Except when it comes to our poop, that is. Because, you know, that has to go somewhere. You can't just... no, there's only one way to get rid of that. Access the info view. Okay, yeah. Right here we have our happiness. Wow, these people are not happy. That's probably because there's no one in it. They haven't moved in yet, I think. Oh. What's this? Wind, traffic. Not a lot of traffic. This game also looks really nice. You can really tell that they were influenced by the way SimCity looked, last SimCity. That was the only real good thing about that game, was it looked really cool. They also had this this effect. What's it called again? It looks really nice. It blurs in the distance, and you can actually have that. You can really change the how extreme the effect is. Tilt shift, yeah, that's what they call it. Tilt shift is an effect that basically has a very small area that is in focus, and it makes it look like stuff is really small. It's like you're looking at a little, yeah, like a little, like it's toys. Next we have to build some shops. There are houses being built, but I don't think people have actually moved in yet. So here we're gonna build some shops, and we're gonna have to build some industry. Now, what I'd like to do is build the industry on the other side of the road, but they made this crossover really a bit strange. I wonder. No, I can also, because I always want to separate the industrial area from, you know, where the people live, obviously. So I guess we can also build it here. Choices, man. Oh, look, first shops are being built. Yeah, I think we're gonna build our industrial area on the other side of the river. So we're gonna select our bigger road here. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna have an offshoot like this. There we are. Oh wait, it doesn't really like that. Well, we can always reroute that. That's fine. There we are. And then we're gonna have a little road. That's an offshoot for our industrial zone. Let's see. Let's do it like this. To optimize our zoning capabilities. Yeah, let's start with that. That's fine. Oh. Now, these also have to be connected to water. Oh, let's first fix this, the power lines. It's a bit weird. It'll do. Yeah, let's connect it to water. So we're gonna do it like this. Let's see. There we are. That's just perfect. Look at this. The first factories are being built. I still don't see any traffic though. Let's see where all the cars are at. I think if people are finally moving in. There they are. Look, the people are now finally moving in. What's great about this game, you can also pause time with the touch of a button. Click everything you see. Any driver or just people walking. You can even see them walking their dog and you can click on that. And they have... Look, it's an SUV. The owner is Annabelle Reed. She is an uneducated adult and resides at the Hickory residence. Now, if I click that, it'll show me that residence. This is where they live. And this is all done real time in this game. Everyone has an actual place to live. And you can take a look. You can follow them. If I click this, follow, and then resume time, it'll actually follow this person everywhere they go. And you can see them exit. They're probably going to go to their house, exit the car. That's just great. Oh, there. You're passing your house. Oh, just parking down the street. I think they... Yeah, now it's... I'm still stuck on the car. And this is Annabelle Reed and Ashton Reed. And they have little kids as well. Earl Reed and Thomas. Little Thomas. That's just super cool. I forgot to supply power to the industry. Let's do that. That should do it. Now, our town is named Springdale. Can I change that? Oh, I can. Let's think of a new name, shall we? What shall be a nice name for my little settlement? What about... Sjuwertsville? Why not? I mean, I'm the mayor. I can do what I want. I'm gonna tone down the tilt shift a little bit. This allows us to see a little bit further. I think that's better. Alright, now here we can see our demand. We have a high residential demand. So let's make some new neighborhoods. It's very tempting to, you know, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. I've been thinking a lot about road construction and if it's a good idea to connect all these roads with the outside road, but I'm just going to go and do it. I mean, I don't think we're going to see this town be a huge metropolis anytime soon, so we can always change the roads. We can always change the roads later. Let's see. What's also great is that it's really flexible, you know? I mean, I can just drag a road through all these buildings and they will be demolished and they'll just build new buildings on the space that's remaining. Oh, look, I'm gonna have to delete this because, let's see, we're gonna do it differently. Before everyone's gonna complain that they have no power. Let's see. There we go, and then we'll just make this one go like this. That should be enough, because all the blue zone is where the power is connected underground, or something like that. Yeah, see, that solved our problem. Now let's make some more residential zones over here. Like this, and then some more. No, let's wait until we make more zones. This should be enough for now. Oh, Sjuwertsville is really a place. It's really small and calm now, but, you know, who knows what it will be. I mean, I like games like these because, you know, you start off small and easy. You can just be content with this, you know? You don't have to do anything. You can just look at everyone going about their business. But you can also build this out to be a huge metropolis that's like 1 million people. Now, it's not easy because you start having all sorts of problems later on, especially with traffic. It's a cute little donut car. Let's take a look. It's a donut van going to the quiet corner shop over here. Yaksu energy. Yeah, later on you'll have all sorts of trouble with traffic. Look, this person's walking his dog. Can I collect the dog? Oh no, they're almost getting run over. The dog is under the donut van. No! Oh, he lived. He lived. So much excitement. All in a day in Sjuwertsville. Now later on, when people, you know, when they want to go from A to B, they're all going to go the fastest route. And it's really hard to spread it out without having trouble, you know, with the traffic. And you can take a look over here. Yeah, you can already see that this is becoming less green than the rest. I always knew this was going to be a problem section right here, but we'll address that later. I really like the way this is, it's like a real-time infographic, you know, the way they did this. It's so great. Some people are still unhappy, or is this just because, oh, no one has moved in yet. Oh, and I need to supply these people with water. I forgot about that. Now let's think ahead a bit and supply a bigger region with water than what we need right now, just to be safe later on, you know, because you don't want to, you really don't want to do this every 5 minutes. And it's not that expensive. I'm not quite sure if there's also monthly costs involved or something. I think it is. Ah, well, we can afford it. No worries. Now there's more demand for industrial. So we're gonna build that. What you do have is pollution. Obviously, if you build a lot of factories, they will pollute the surrounding area. You cannot see it yet, but this space that's green, you know, the grass is growing here, that will turn into this grayish purple contaminated ground, and I think it's always a disturbing sight. But hey, what's going on here? Sewage is backing up. Oh, that sometimes happens. Not quite sure why. I think it could be because this is so far from the original. Oh, wait. It was without power for a while, and that is probably because we're almost out of power. That was the reason. So let's build another one of these. I'm gonna keep it green for now with the energy. You know, you gotta try and do that for as long as it's sustainable. I mean, you don't have to, but you know, here it looks like we can't even afford a coal power plant. I'm gonna build one here because this is also a dark region. That means there's wind, but a little bit. We're gonna keep it at a bit of a distance from our neighborhoods to keep the noise down. I'm gonna connect this there. There we go. Don't worry, folks. We've got power coming in. There they are. Let's see if I got enough water here as well. Let's make it a little bit bigger. It doesn't want me to do this. Oh, not enough money. Uh-oh. Not enough money. That means we are in the plus though, so we are making money. Now I could just wait for some time to get money. You can also loan money, which is something I usually do in the beginning. Let's see, this is our budget. We can also save some money on our budgets. Congratulations! Sjuwertsville has become a little hamlet. New features are loans. Well, just in time. We can now take a small loan. We can adjust the taxation. And new services. Garbage trucks, healthcare, education. All things a town needs. Alright. We're gonna take a loan. Let's see, this is 20,000. How did we get 20,000 already? Was that a bonus? Because I just... Well, I'm not gonna complain. I'll take money where I get it. So let's stall the loan for now. We're not gonna do it yet because we just received some new money. And I'm gonna call it quits for this first episodes of City Skylines. Next time we're gonna see if we can make Sjuwertsville a little town, and maybe see if we can make some new regions, some new neighborhoods, and hopefully also expand our area a little bit. So join me next time and hit that like and subscribe button if you like it. See you guys!